What's up, y'all? Alright, so for this video, I wanted to go ahead and kind of get an up close and personal video of these shoes right here. As you can see, they are Nike SBs. Just ordered these. They did just come out last week. I know they got released in the UK and Japan earlier on this year, but they did just release these bad boys here in the US. They've got a couple colorways of these right here. These are the Nike SB Zoom Blazer Mid Edge. As you can see right here, got them in the Obsidian Mist Fossil colorway. So these are the Hack Packs. Now these are super dope. I am super stoked on this shoe right here. I'm gonna give you a couple things I do like about this shoe. Not a whole lot that I don't like about this pair right here. I was pretty stoked on picking these up. I have been a huge Blazer fan, ever since Nike SB really started doing their thing, dropping the Blazers. I've had countless pairs of these. These are my favorite shoes to skate by far. I'm not going to be skating this pair. These are just going into my personal collection that I plan on just holding on to. But if you're looking at these shoes to skate, just off the bat, these look like they would be pretty awesome to skate. Obviously, they are the regular Blazer silhouette, but they have right here, they've got this, I think this is what they're calling the edge guard now, the ollie guard right here. I've seen them on this shoe. I've seen them on, they've got a pair of Brune edges that just came out, those white ones that come with the stencil that you can kind of spray paint and stuff. Looks kind of tacky to me, spray painting this stuff, but hey, to each their own. But this one right here, I'm pretty stoked on. It does have the edge pad right here, the little lace guard, got the little ollie guard right here, and with this Nike swoosh that they have on the front of the toe, I like that a lot because it looks like they just kind of yanked it off right here. You got the seams right here for the Nike check, so it does give that kind of deconstructed look while still holding the silhouette of the swoosh. But it looks like they just ripped that off from here and just transferred it to right there, and that right there, if you're planning on skating these, that is gonna give you a good little bit of coverage for your kick flips, tray flips, all that good stuff. It is just made out of your regular suede, but it looks like it will give a lot of extra covering, so these shoes will hold up if you're planning on skating them. But probably my main favorite thing about this shoe right here, one of the main reasons I bought this, it's got these two tongues right here. As you can see, it has two separate tongues. Now this back one is built into the shoe. This one right here is just laced in. It's not attached or sewed in down here at the bottom. It is just kind of loose right there. So you just kind of lace it in right here with the little lace locks, and it just kind of holds firm. But this shit right here is pretty dope. I'm a huge fan of the Dunk Low Pros, and this is the Dunk Low Pro tongue. Now obviously it's not as thick and padded as your normal Dunk Low Pro tongue would be. I think they just kind of yanked this off, didn't put the stuffing in it. It's just kind of there for visual appeal. But I really like that. I hope Nike continues to do this with their shoes, because I thought that was just kind of a cool little kind of Easter egg you get with the shoe. It's not very pronounced. It's kind of a subtle little thing. But if you're rocking these shoes, if you're a collector of shoes, I'm sure that's probably one thing that you're pretty stoked on. This is the normal Blazer silhouette. It's got the classic Nike font tag back there. It's got your normal Blazer sole down there with the same, pattern, all that stuff. But they have thrown a lot of extras into it. Mainly this thing right here. I don't know what you call that. The sole outline is kind of shifted up a little bit. Gives a little bit of a character to the shoe. But just first glance, man, I'm pretty stoked on these shoes right here. They are just going to be, one that I wear on occasion. I've got a couple things. I just bought a pretty sick vintage alphanumeric shirt online that I think this is going to match really good with the blues, and it's got some yellow in it. It's got, some gray that I think will really match up with this really well. So this is a pretty versatile shoe in terms of skating, in terms of just wearing. There's a lot of outfits you could rock with this shoe. I tend to stick with black and white when it comes to shoes that I'm gonna rock all the time or that I'm gonna skate. But this one, even though it's a little more charismatic than most of the shoes that I would wear. I think this one right here is just kind of like the perfect middle ground of subtle and kind of unique and eccentric. Um, I mean, yeah, just looking at this thing up close and personal, I am really stoked on it. Got another pair of laces right there. I probably will switch these laces out just so it kind of, throws a little more of this navy blue color into it. It'll match up with the swoosh real well. It'll match up with this big blazer tongue you got right here, and I like this right here. I've seen this on like the normal blazers, not the SBs. They've had this coming out here recently. I know it's on the actual Bruins that I've skated several times. They've just got this kind of foam look to them. It gives it kind of a vintage style look to it. But I like that they're doing that recently. I know the Nike Stranger Things, they all had this tongue because those were all kind of, meant to be like the vintage looking tongue and shoes and all that stuff. So that I really like. I like that they kind of threw the vintage in there. They threw the normal blazer stuff, but then the Dunk Low Pro tongue, that's just really sick to me. I really like that. That's probably like my favorite thing. And then, matched up with just these weird kind of patches right here. It's kind of like a Frankenstein shoe almost, the way it looks, but I'm pretty stoked on it, man. I bought these for retail. I did buy them from CCS, obviously. I don't buy a whole lot of things from CCS. I used to when I was younger. But nowadays, I try to stick with, if I can, I go to my local skate shop, Black Sheep. But obviously, here in Charlotte, Nike SBs go very, very quickly. Black Sheep is one of the only places that stocks a lot of SBs like this. I think they're the only place that stocks like dope ones like this. There's not too many other places in Charlotte you can get shoes like this at, so they sell out pretty quick there. I have been fortunate to get several pairs that I have liked there, but you really got to be on it if you're ordering from there. So I resorted to CCS, which it's not like a terrible place to buy from. I just don't buy a whole lot from CCS anymore. But yeah, so I picked them up. I was lucky to get them retail price. I think with shipping and everything, I paid like $105 for this pair. I have seen them on StockX as well as the other colorways. They have the white and I think it's white and red colorway, and then they have like neon pink, and I think it's got some yellow on it. Those ones look kind of wild to me. I don't really wear a whole lot of bright, flashy colors like that. I just kind of like a subtle outfit, but if that is what you like, no hate from me. There are several colorways, to match a lot of different styles. I'm thinking about maybe picking up the white ones as well, but I don't know. We'll have to kind of see. I know on StockX these aren't much more than your normal retail price. I think I was looking at my size today of this shoe right here, and I want to say it was like 110, 120 on StockX. So, you're going to pay a little more than retail, but if you're really looking at the shoe, you're really wanting it, you can't find it online in your size, I would say definitely pick these up because these are a really sick shoe. I'm super stoked on these. I would check. I know the Nike website does have some of these colors in stock right now, but I can't say for sure what size, if they're going to have your size, the color you're looking for. So if you can't find them online, you can't find them in another online skate shop or whatever, definitely go pick them up at StockX. StockX is a pretty dope place. I've ordered several pairs of shoes from StockX and always been happy. But yeah, just up close, first out of the box, I'm going to give these, a solid 10 out of 10, man. I like these. These are really dope. I knew I'd like them when I ordered them. That's why I ordered them. But, yeah, man, I'm pretty happy with these. They do have just a little bit of fraying in the seams and stuff right here. And then I noticed right here while just looking at these, there is a little blemish right there. But I think with this, deconstructed look, with the tongue, with all this craziness that's going on, I think it is going to just kind of add some character to it. Now, if this had been, like a Dunk or a super, sleek looking shoe and it had these frays and stuff, I'd kind of be bummed on it. But it does match really well with this deconstructed look. So yeah, man. I guess if you're wanting to pick up a pair of these, I'd say definitely go pick them up. Go look online. Go on the Nike website. Go to your local skate shop's website. Whatever. See if they got them. And if not, you know, a great alternative is StockX. So yeah, shoot me a comment. Let me know if you have any questions about these. Let me know if you'd like to see any other shoes. And yeah, leave a comment down below.